very good morning. Who's just waking up or will wake up soon? I mean the people in another hemisphere. So it's been quite a time since I have played my ultimate, brutal, original, double unfair. I arrived till the moment when I entered the Dresden Citadel, and then I noticed that Verlia started playing a new run, Necromancer Lich, and I decided that it could be a good idea if we start playing it in parallel, having the same, let's say, ideas. So I created also my Necromancer character, and the only difference, Verle is playing it with multi-classes and I am playing it with pure classes. That's the only difference so far. Of course, our builds are also a bit different because he's building his Necromancer in one way, I'm doing it in a different way. But it will be interesting to see how it will develop, his multi-classing versus my pure classes. So yesterday I entered Act 2, and yesterday I started Zacharias Cemetery, and yeah. So that's where we are. I will continue Necromancer run this evening, but as I was missing my original double insane crazy unfair that I'm playing with fighter, I decided to come back to it to play for several hours to see how it goes and just to have a little bit difference, a little bit of change, because also some people are writing me asking, are you gonna continue or not? Of course I will. I always continue what I started, but sometimes I'm doing like 2 projects. So let's go now, put correct settings. So allow achievement while using mods, that's fine, because to play here it is enable brutal unfair difficulty. So just reminding someone, because again I receiving some messages, some private posts which are asking about it to clarify. Normally I clarified it many times during the gameplay, but probably not everyone watched it from the very beginning. So I repeat for those who didn't see it or what. If you install Toybox, and that's first time I installed Toybox, and only for that only reason, enable brutal unfair difficulty. This allows you to play with the originally released unfair difficulty. Before it was dramatically nerfed. This unfair difficulty was bugged and applied the intended difficulty modifiers twice. So actually what it is double unfair, it is double unfair, it is unfair. Toybox allows you to keep playing at this brutal difficulty level and even beyond. Okay, beyond its modifiers applied 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I think it's already total madness. Believe me, even with that difficulty, it's probably impossible to beat the game. But I'm trying hard to do it. I'm now in Act 3 already. I entered Dresden Citadel, and just note, I don't use multi-classes and pets yet. And I didn't use even Fortune yet. I don't even have Cackle on Camellia. But I might be using Fortune because it becomes really madness. So that's we select. Then of course it's all stays, and here skill check take. That's only thing I permit myself to activate. Skill check adjustments apply only out of combat. So this is just to pass skill check those out of combat. Otherwise, I would need to reload it, to reload, and I would lose all the time. It would not be enough all my life to finish this game. And I need, of course, succeed all the skill checks, because it's so important to have experience as much as possible. So the rest all is off, as you see. So this is on skill checks out of combat, and of course this is enabled, which is the game itself, and allow achievements. Not that I care about it, so it's just stays here, but it's I don't give a shit about achievements. To beat this game, it's already achievement in itself, but I don't think it's possible. Anyway, close. Now Chronomancer Lich, that's what I'm playing with. Here it is. Here it is. Load. Load. Options. Unfair. Of course, this difficulty is so insane that I will not put damage to party 3. Normally I'm doing it when I'm playing my ultimate unfair thing, but I'm not gonna do it here. It's already impossible enough. So if I put damage to party 3, it will be definitely, absolutely impossible. Doesn't matter what you do. So I keep damage to party 2. So again, that's not my standard ultimate unfair run. I'm clarifying what I call ultimate unfair. Ultimate unfair, it's when you don't use multi-classes, you don't use pets, you don't use mercenaries, you don't respec, you don't use toy box, you don't pre-buff with fortune and protective luck before the combat, you don't cheat, and so on and so on and so on. And also damage to party should be 3. That's what ultimate unfair is. That's I played Wizard Azata like that, I played Fighter Angel like that, I played my last Atlanti hard, ultimate hard run, I played like that. Now this is different, this is double unfair, so it's not ultimate unfair, it's double unfair. So I still play without multi-classing, I play with pure classes, but damage to party stays 2, of course. And what more I can say, that here I started using Cloud Kill. I gave to Nenio Corruptor Fit, and I started using Cloud Kill. I didn't do it in my previous runs. First of all, when I played Wizard Azata, this fit, with Mythic Fit, didn't even exist. And even if it existed, I wouldn't use it, because Corruptor makes the game, Corruptor with Cloud Kill makes the game so easy and so disgustingly boring, so I don't know who would like to play it like that. You better play with multi-classes than you play with Cloud Kill Corruptor Fit if you play normal or even Ultimate Unfair. You just go like that. Yeah. Then I played my second run, Ultimate Unfair. It's Fighter Angel, and also I didn't use any Corruptor. It didn't exist. Corruptor appeared only recently as far as I remember. Then I also played on Ultimate Unfair Inevitable Access. Inevitable Access. And in Inevitable Access, I used couple of times this Corruptor feat against those Patanjali, how it's called. Because there are a couple of fights, I think it's just impossible to win. To win, just impossible without that feat. So I used it in Inevitable Access in some combats. 3 or 4 times I believe I used it. Yeah, that's it. But here in Double Unfair I'm using it, and even with it I believe it's probably impossible to beat the game, because you can use with Cloud Kill only in situation where you can approach enemies, where you can approach them and be in stealth, which is of course is not possible with all the Demon Lords. At least with most of Demon Lords it's impossible. Also Demon Lords are immune to Cloud Kill even with Corruptor. Also there are many fights in the game where you just cannot approach enemy in stealth mode, so you cannot use Cloud Kill anyway. So Cloud Kill will make this run easy for some moments, but I'm afraid it won't help to beat the game. Yeah. Just give you a good example. For example, even now I'm in Dresden Citadel. Here I am. There will be some shadow demons. They're immune to Cloud Kill even with Corruptor. So it will be a challenge to beat them. Then, so again, all the Demon Lords, but there are also mobs that are immune to Cloud Kill anyways. Then there are big bosses that are immune to Cloud Kill, and there are just a situation. Even if they're not immune, you cannot use it. Example, when you enter Midnight Fane. First of all, you cannot be buffed there. You will be unbuffed. You will be unbuffed because it happened just like that. So you can put maybe some buffs before the fight using inventory, maybe like that, but I still you won't be buffed. And then you have those babaos. Already on Ultimate Unfair, that fight is a bit challenging, I would say. But on that difficulty, I just don't see how it can be done. The only hope that I will use Stinking Cloud and that Corruptor will help Stinking Cloud to work on those demons and so on. Babaos, but I don't think so. They have so high abilities, so high attributes, so high saves that even if 1 or 2 of them will be influenced by that, I think it still won't work. Okay, let's see what we have now. Once again, that's like that. Regarding Cloud Kill, it's on radio, of course. Here there are some archers and I think Vrok, whatever. Those I will poison. That's, by the way, regarding Cloud Kill. Here I will be using it as often as I can. But some people write me that they are using Cloud Kill with Corruptor on hard difficulties and so on. Guys, it's ridiculous. It's such a OP that the only place where it's justifiable to use it if you play with double unfair. And maybe if you play ultimate unfair in inevitable access, there are 3 or 4 fights where I believe it's just impossible to win without it. The rest, it's so OP, it really just makes no sense to play a game. It's like in Kingmaker, you know, you have, how it's called, IRA, how they call it? That you put on the neck something, it's called IRA, something of IRA. A Heart of IRA, okay, I remember, Heart of IRA. You put this Heart of IRA, and you approach in stealth, and you poison everything and anything, or almost everything, almost anything. I mean, if you play it, it's just so ridiculous. That question is, why do you play at all? That's all the game will be like that. You come in stealth, you poison, they're dead. You come next, come in stealth, you wait, you poison, you go next, and so on and so on and so on. That's example. So Heart of Fire, so Cloud Kill with Corruptor, it's a version of Heart of Fire. And no serious gamer would use Heart of Fire in Kingmaker. But here, as I said, here in this game, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it everywhere as I can. Moreover, if I will come to the point where I see it just impossible to move, I will consider using multiclassing and pets and mercs, which I never ever did. Never ever. But here I will consider using it. And even with all those things, multiclassing, pets, mercs, very probable it will be or not possible or extremely difficult to beat that game. That's why it was nerfed. It was nerfed almost immediately after it was released, because it was such a wave of indignation from the gamer community, such a lot of whining and cries and complaints, that it's just unplayable, that it was nerfed, I believe, within 1 week after it was released. And I understand those gamers, because you really must be very, very motivated, and you must be really a nerd and extremely patient and motivated to play it. But that's why it also interested me to try it, because no one ever did it. I believe no one even reached the end of Act 1 on the difficulty. But here I am in Act 3 already. And actually Act 1 and most of Act 2, before you get first mythic, second mythic class and so on, you don't have this Cloud Kill. So I had to be very, very creative first 2 acts to proceed, and only now when on mythic level 2 I gave Corruptor to Nenio, only now it started a little bit easier. So Dresden, it's mostly landskiting, and Nenio's Cloud Kill. But there was some nice fight, face-to-face fight in Act 2. A lot, especially in Act 2. In Act 3, unique fights, which you of course not do differently. For example, I'm very proud about my fight with Maugla, with Leech, with Ancient Sarkorian Ghost. It was a real hard fight, face to face. No kitings, nothing, because I'm impossible. No kitings, no cloud kills, no nothing, just direct attack on Lich and fight with Lich, direct attack on Ancient Sarkorian Ghost and fight with it, and they are hardest enemies. I believe Ancient Sarkorian Ghost and the Lich are the hardest fights. Maugla was a bit easier. And that's my usual team. That's my constant team I'm playing with. My wizard run was done. Here was wizard, of course. And instead of Scylla, I had Diran. Because I think I scrapped Scylla after Act 2. And it was Diran. Without Scylla, it was, of course, more difficult because we don't have Mark of Justice, but it's okay. And my fighter angel was done also exactly like that. My Last Atlantia hard run was done exactly like that. So never ever anyone else. Those archers I could kill already, of course. They're killable already. But as we already using that stinking shit, that's it. I think for those I just need to attack like that, because here is, by the way, it's an example. Limits of those cloud skills, like it's possible to figure out a bit, to go here, then do something like that, and it will move. What? What's wrong with... because I didn't give them... Yeah, I see. I didn't give them, how it's called, delay poison. So they got poisoned. By the way, I discovered a new bug. It's now confirmed. That this feat doesn't work for one. Deflect arrows. It just doesn't work. It stopped working. Someone told me they fixed it, that deflect arrows was not supposed to work with archers, and that it's normal that it doesn't work anymore, because it shouldn't work with the archers. I don't agree with that because of two reasons. First of all, it says it works if one of your hand is free. It's exactly the case with a bow. You shoot the arrow, and then after you have shoot, your one of your hand becomes free. And if your hand is free, at that moment, of course, it works. So that's already one thing. Second thing, that even better proof of that. This is part of Zen Archer bonus feat. Deflect arrows is a part of Zen Archer bonus feat. I underlined what word Archer. And now it is still here. So if deflect arrows is not supposed to work with archers, then why the hell does it make a part of Zen Archer bonus feat? So it has to work, and it was supposed to work, and that's why it was placed in Archer bonus feat. So the fact that it doesn't work, it stopped working after last patch, or even before. There were two last patches, and I think it's before last patch. I think it's during it. I think it's after the patch that was before that one. We had a now patch, and it was before that one. So I think that's when it stopped working. So it's a bug. And if it's not supposed to work with archers, then it should have been removed from that bonus feat. It was not, it was put there intentionally, so it's supposed to work. But it means that I just lost a feat. I'm playing from the very beginning with a feat which doesn't work, which is extremely sad. So what I'm gonna do, I will definitely correct it, because I don't play with respects, absolutely not. But if it's a bug, if I have feats that don't work, it means I play with a handicap. So in this case, I am allowed to respect, so I will put here something else. This will stay, of course, everything will stay, but here I will put something else. I don't know what, but I will put something there, because it should work. Maybe I put there like dazzling display, for example, and here I put shattered defense. We'll see. So it means it's not enough that I was playing the difficulty, but I was playing it with a handicap. Okay. So it means to attack those archers, I need to give them a what? Why the hell does he have it? Charisma damage. But not that. Charisma damage is. Why? Do I have how it's called? But actually he doesn't need charisma anyway. So I can, no, it could be good for his UMD. So that's example when Cloud Kill already you have difficulty with it, even against those, let's say, not the most powerful mobs. Because like place which is uncomfortable, where I cannot really maneuver, those two were easy, they were on the direct line. This one here, another is there, so attack 41, so it's always one shot. Maybe like that. Let's see if I can poison him like that. Yeah, most probably I will have also to to poison Yoran Wayne, because he's such a hard already on normal and fair. He's quite a tough, and but now he should be unkillable, I think. Also, by the way, I don't see how I will be dealing with Stanton Wayne. I just don't see how he can be killed. Speaking sincerely. He's so OP that and then again, you will not use cloud kill there. It's impossible. So that's something that should be done in a normal fight. You don't have a way to. Maybe with a lot of summons, but okay, that's finally I found the way to punish him with a cloud kill and another one archer. By the way, to poison those, of course, you don't need to have corruptor, because they're humans, they're gonna be poisoned anyway. So if you play normal game, it can be used. On unfair difficulty, it makes this fight, of course, easier. All those rocks like water is shadow demon watery, shadow demon water is good to poison also. Vrock watery, for example, can be poisoned because they have delayed poison feet. So cloud kill will help, of course, here and there, but it won't help beat the game. But if you use corruptor on normal unfair runs, or if you use it on hard, as I know people are doing, it's just ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. C'est ridicule, like French people say. Okay, no more cloud kill, and that's good. It's expired. Now let's go punish them with arrows. We're gonna punish them with arrows. Lan, punish him with arrows. While fighter will be confronting him in melee. Shit. That's it. Lan has less stand. Okay, that's how it is on this difficulty. On normal unfair, Lad would not even notice this probably. So let's him attack first. And now Lan can. We shall overcome one day. Oh. Imagine archer, just simple archer, and it takes time to punish him like that. Would be one shot in normal and fair. Okay, so that's how started Citadel. We entered here. Now we're gonna talk to Arilu Vorlish, which is disguised as Yaniel, which pretends to be Yaniel. I will try to use Yaniel to fight those shadow demons, because they are. Okay. Save here, save there, save everywhere. You're always open to ideas. Let's first try Yaniel. Sneaky bastards. Let's see who is more powerful, Arilu Vorlich or Babaus. Okay. That. One is missing, of course. Okay, now one deals some damage. That's good. Now little evoker. That shit evoker. Can you imagine, one is missing all the time, and that cultist evoker. That's how it's done. You can do it on any difficulty. If it works on double unfair, it will work on ultimate unfair, it will work on normal unfair, it will work on hard. If it works even in story mode, it will work even in story mode. Story mode is greatest mode, it's the greatest mode. Let's see if my fighter, which has 52, I believe he can have 55 armor class. If he can tank that Baphomet, that not Baphomet, but what's his name? That bull. Minotaur. La. Sila. Most probably not, especially they're not buffed. Save again, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Of course he missed. One missed all the time. That's your double unfair shit. That's it, that's how it is. I can buff him one, of course, but our purpose is to let's see. That's it. So that already shows how it is. So there are so many fights. Those things also should be punished. Okay, let's first do that. Camellia. Oh shit, Spectre. Of course we are not ready for Spectre. That's all. Negative levels and so on. So skill checks failed. Skill check failed. Okay. Okay. Okay, and this one 34. Ah, it's religion, of course, I forgot. Religion is Zossil. That's why it's failed. Religion is Zossil. Okay. Uh, let's try to see if he still can tank that Minotaur. I don't think so, but size reduction. Where is reduction? That's enlargement. Okay, let's try that one. 1 minute. What is All's? I don't have All's wisdom. What a pity. No, I have one. I have one. I have Nabasso, but that's for later. All's wisdom, 23 damage. Let's try. I will probably even augment Sila. $21, of course. What is 21 attack? Nothing. If they have such crazy armor class that it's just monstrous armor class. Shit. I wanted to stand actually in this door. Miss. Even flat-footed, it's miss. Oh. No. Almost last stand. And only now Lan deals 20 damage to him. Of course, if I give him greater invisibility, he will do the job, but like that, having 55 armor class, moreover. Yes, 55. Why it's 55? Should have been more. Something wrong with those calculations. It just shows level of difficulty. It's insane. That's insane. Of course, with greater invisibility, it would go. But how many of those do I have? 29. Okay, she has still here like what? 2, 7. I could give him, of course, displacement. I could give him blur. Displacement, blur, but then I'm out of resources, which I will need later. Many of them. The more I play, the more I advance, the more resources I will need. Okay, let's try to lure him to Yaniel. Maybe Yaniel can punish him. Go for Yaniel. Yaniel Warlish will teach him a lesson. Yaniel Warlish. Thank you, Yaniel Warlish. Thank you, Yaniel Warlish. Now, maybe Yaniel Warlish can be help also punish those things. Yeah, he has already bookworms. Headband, it's good. Where are they? Ah, they are from another side. Those are just crazy, but I will try to lure them to Yaniel Warlish. Teruk 0. Zurück. Zurück 0. He is dominated, yes. Yaniel. Yaniel. Okay. Couple of bastards are dead already. Three spawns are dead. Four spawns are dead. Five spawns are dead. Oh. Where does it come, charisma damage? I don't understand. That's bullshit. Thank you, Yaniel Warlish. charisma damage was supposed to come from that thing, but we did it. We finished it. No, maybe I may need to do like that. No. So it's also a bug. It's also a bug. Ah, I understand. I didn't do that. Oh shit. I thought I have done that, but I didn't. Ay, 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 ay. Puta madre. Puta madre. He has charisma and he has. I thought I did it. Okay, now it's done. Why? I just cleaned everything. And they received charisma, especially for seal. It's disgusting. Charisma damage for seal. It's terrible. So that's it. They should go out. Whisper of Madness. There is no more Whisper of Madness, my friends. It's cleaned. Strange. Whisper of Madness is over. That's strange. That's a bug, because there is no more Whisper of Madness. I just did those things. But that stays. Maybe I need to go out. Maybe I need to go out first. Whisper of Madness permanent. There is no more source of Whisper of Madness. I will try to go outside to see if it helps. So Whisper of Madness. Bugged or what? Oh no. No, it's not bugged. No, you are not. You are not helpful. Oh, no more Whispers of Madness. Okay, as far as we're already out, let's... So also what I like about this game, each time you play you learn something new. Always, always. $226,000 already. Extremely valuable thing, you will keep it. Of course. To dispel. That's not normal, that's fucking bug. Whisper of Madness cannot be there anymore. Because I fixed that thing. That's a fucking bug. How can you play now? How can you play now? This thing is fixed here. From now on there should be no Whispers of Madness. And how can you play? How can you play now game? I've never had it before. I've never had it before. That's the first time it's like that. I can't play, it's impossible to play with it. He again has wisdom damage. And not wisdom, charisma, then Scylla will have. It's impossible to play like that. Okay. Okay. After that, all the Whispers of Madness should be gone. Now they're gone. So it was a bug. And each time you notice some other bugs. And now I have to do everything again to fight that Minotaur with Daniel, to find those Tariq spawn and so on. Or is that Minotaur killed already? I don't remember. No? It's not killed, it's not here. So everything from the very beginning. As one of my very good colleagues, one of the best probably gamer in the world. Ah, shit. He said once that bugs are part of unfair, so you should accept bugs as a part of unfair, as a part of a deal. What happened? Look! Whispers of Madness. It's again back. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I just cleaned it. I just cleaned it and they are back. We just cleaned it here. No Whispers of Madness. There is nothing here. So it's cleaned. I can even clean his charisma damage like that. I think it's a new bug. It wasn't before. So this is done. It always worked. You do those things, you pass those checks, and that's all, and it never comes back anymore. So it's also disappears. Those whispers disappeared. Now, of course, that thing will be wrong because I saved in a. I agree with my friend that bugs are part of unfair, but not up till it makes game unplayable. Like in this case. Oh, look what happens. It's back. Whispers of Madness back. When he enters here, Whispers of Madness are back. That cannot be like that. That's a bug. And now look what happens. Charisma damage, charisma damage. I think it's now unplayable. I think it's unplayable. I don't see what to do with that. We cannot play with this. That bug, it's a game breaking. Before the last patch, it was not like that. Just look what happens. They have those whispers of madness again. They're not here because we clicked it over. It's all done. There are two possibilities, or maybe if you use toy box, and if you use with brute on fair difficulty, maybe that what makes those things permanent. Maybe that what makes those things permanent, like a bug, because it's a bug, and this brutal and fair was also bugged. So maybe what is interesting here, there is no whispers of madness. Nothing like that. You can walk here, no whispers. No whispers, no whispers. Now, since I enter, still no whispers. Still no whispers. Oh, here. So when I enter here, whispers appear again. When I cross this line. I don't know what to do. Or maybe after this last update, which is introduced with their last DLC, maybe that's a new bug that appeared. So two possibilities. Or enabling brute on fair difficulty, we bring this with bug. Because modifiers applied twice, so maybe they also applied twice to that thing, and in this case it makes this bug. Or maybe it's introduced with the last update, last patches. I wouldn't be surprised. How to check it? I think we can check it. Let me first switch off. I will switch off with brute on fair and put a normal difficulty. Because now there is nothing. So I go here, enable brutal. I switch it off, save, close. Now we need to absolutely restart the game, exit to desktop. Otherwise it will stay brutal and fair. Even if you switch it off, it stays still like that. Now it should be normal and fair. Okay, that's off. Now it should be normal and fair. We reload it. It's okay here. Now I will save on this normal and fair. That's normal and fair, standard one. Let's check it if it is so. He walked on the trap. Oh shit. But let's go directly there to see if it stays. They were stuck. They were stuck. Just want to check if there is this, if this problem persists or not. That's all I want to check. Don't want to fight it and so on. Okay, now let's see if it stays this problem. If it does, so it was like I was crossing this line. Yeah, look, it's back. Whispers of Madness are suddenly back. It was never the case before. Now let's do like that. Let's let him pass. Fuck you, son of a bitch. I don't want to fight you, I want to test how it works. We destroyed the source of Whispers of Madness, and they're coming back. And that becomes the game unplayable. In Dresden, at least. In Dresden Citadel. Oh, here is okay. Just as soon as we go to here, it starts. Now I want to go out and to go back and to see if it returns. And I'm damn sure it will return. I'm damn sure it will return. So that's not linked to the difficulty. It's linked, I'm afraid, to the last patch. Okay, now here it's not available, of course. Let's come back. No. Oh, so now it seems like those Whispers of Madness are only in this particular place, only here. Which Whispers? Which Madness? There is no more source, you're idiots. Yeah, it's a new bug. Unfortunately, I will have to stop this playthrough for now on, because it's not possible to play with that. You cannot play losing each time charisma, and it will be each 10 minutes it will be losing charisma. I will have to find solution to look. Maybe what I will do, I will replay from the very beginning. When did I enter Citadel Dresden? What I will try to do, I will try to do it offline, because it makes no sense to stream all that bullshit. So that's we just entered. Okay, they're here now. So I will try to replay it again. Maybe if to redo it, maybe bug will go away somehow, I don't know. And then we'll see what happens. I'll do it offline. But if it stays, to me it's unplayable here. Because every 10 minutes it will be taken to pots of charisma. It's pity. So I will be streaming now continue streaming my. So I will test this. I will test this, and then I will continue streaming my Chronomancer Lich run, and then I will come back to it if I have solved this bug. Hopefully it is solvable. Okay, so talk to you later. Pity it was short.